Hello everybody and welcome to a very quick covering of a kind of third-party customizer review. If you remember last year sometime, I believe it was, I reviewed this guy. This is the oversized version of Feral Rex by Mastermind Creations. This is brought to us by the guys at JinBao, and it was okay. It wasn't without its flaws. Mine's literally just been dragged out of the box. I'm missing the top of the head here, and the guns are somewhere as well. I haven't put these guys on display yet, along with the rest of the Masterpiece figures. But there were several flaws with the figure, which they bugged me. Things that needed to be rectified. Now, there is an add-on kit available on the market, and the add-on includes this new main section here. We get fully articulated hands as opposed to the kind of Tonka toy hands that came with the original. There's also a smaller head, which I've yet to install, and there's also articulated wrists and hands for all of the individual bots. Now that's great, that's fantastic. He still can't stand up on his own, but that's another story altogether. It's still very back heavy, and those legs just don't really want to hold him as well as they should. I mean, JinBao have done a fantastic job with their recent release of the War Patrol Bruticus. That's a fantastic figure. If you can get hold of that, go and get it. It's great. I just wish they'd have done the same kind of standard with this guy. They've kind of skimped out a little bit, but hey, this was their first project, and you know, for the time and for most of us who are just going to have this guy on display, it's perfect. But one of my great viewers out there, John, owns the All Hail Optimus Shapeways store. And we have the same bugbear. That is the head sizes of Fortis, Bovis, Leodux, and Dive Bomb. The other two are kind of okay. They look pretty much in scale, but the size heads for those four especially are they're just wrong. They're completely jumbo sized, and it just looks ridiculous. So he sent me a few bits from his store just to quickly check out, and I thought while I have a quick look at them, I thought I could film it as well and see what you guys think, because he's looking for feedback. Let's give him some. Right, first of all, we take a look at the Leodux. That's the Razor Claw replacement head. It's much better in scale with the actual figure itself. We do have the wider jawline section here. It comes in two sections. It can be screwed through the back there using the existing screw, and we do have this lip section here which goes around and connects the two. Everything connects nicely. It's some nice clean sides there. Maybe I would have liked the visor section to be a little bit longer, I guess. I mean, the head itself, this section here looks wide, but that's because it's all in white at the moment. Once this is going to be painted up, so I want to get my friends to do it for me. Once this section is painted up separately, the vent sections on here will distinguish a lot better, and it will look much slimmer and sleeker, I think. But it's got a very kind of feline look to it with those ears, again, which is very in keeping with Razor Claw being a lion. Let me just pop it alongside the original here. See the size and shape in general, it's vastly different. But I mean, this is just massively oversized in comparison. Scary big. We then have the original Bovis and Fortis heads. Yes, I know I haven't transformed it up fully, yes, because I'm lazy. As you can see, they look ridiculous. I know this is the MMC style chin going on here, which was fine when it was in keeping with the rest of the figure, but just looking at it as it is, they look massively off. Right, and here we have their new replacement heads. These are my favourites of the headsets. These definitely look the part. I mean, look at the sheer size difference, but the actual bracket itself, everything is the same. Again, these come in a two-part piece. It just slots on over the joint, and then this section can just screw in. You're going to have some paint skills to paint these up, but you can't be no sloppier than what JinBao were with those. These I really like. Leodux was good, but it didn't scream Razor Claw to me, but these, in my opinion, are a vast improvement. And last but by no means least, we have the Dive Bomb Talon head. Now, the face itself isn't horrendous. It's only slightly oversized, but if we bring in the newer version, we've got some really nice, sleek edges on there. Again, nice detailing. The eyes are slightly sunken, but I think overall that does make a great deal of difference. There's definitely a more rounder feel to the head. Now, there's no need to have a back section to the head. Again, just slides in over these tab sections. Now, you're meant to unscrew this section in and out to remove the faceplate, but mine is actually quite loose, so I should just be able to pop that in there just to give you an idea of how big it is. There we go. There we have that in place. And just imagine that being painted up. Again, very nice improvement over the original. He also sent me a couple of these other accessories, but I no longer have the Unique Toys Orden. Basically, these are the for the staff, etc., that come with Siegfried. These just help with weaponry, again, nicely detailed, very in keeping with what Unique Toys did. So, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know this is only a very brief look. I have yet to paint these up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I love stuff like this because this is sometimes how some of the smaller designers with great talent can be scooped up by some of those third-party companies. It genuinely amazes me how people can do this. Just look at a computer and say, click this, and this, and then suddenly they have a face sculpt for an existing figure. And to improve on something that's already been done, it really does blow my mind. I haven't a clue how they do it, but I am genuinely very impressed. Feedback-wise, these are done in a white, flexible, strong, I believe. They do seem quite solid. Bear in mind, obviously, this isn't production quality plastic, so it is slightly chalky in consistency. Just need to sand those down and polish those up. But if you intend to get some heads and you're good at customizing, good at painting, then I highly recommend these, especially the Bovis and Fortis and this Dive Bomb. They look vastly better. I do like what he did with the Leodux Razor Claw, but it's not, I don't know, it just doesn't scream Razor Claw to me. But that being said, it's still very in keeping with what JinBao have done and knocks the socks off their oversized, overshaped, disproportionate head. Thanks again for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to share it amongst your friends, family, and give it a big thumbs up. I've included a link to the All Hail Optimus Shapeways store in the description below. Until next time, from myself and the replacement parts for the oversized Feral Rex from JinBao, goodbye.